Hey everybody, you're watching Coin Roll Hunter, and we are on a silver streak with dimes. Our last two boxes of dimes had 5 silver dimes. We got 3 in the last one, 2 in the one before. We were skunked 3 boxes ago, but 4 boxes ago we had 3 in that one too. So we really want to see what is in these rolls. Could we repeat and start a 3-box silver streak? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, this is James and you're watching my channel Coin Roll Hunter, and we've been doing really well with silver in dimes. These are customer wrapped rolls, and it looks like we've got some spillage here. It looks like we might have a broken roll. And really anything goes. We're primarily looking for silver. Anything from 1967 and earlier will be silver. Anything in 1968 could be silver, but it could also be nickel. So we got to test them with the magnet to be sure. This first roll looks like it might be a alloy recovery program roll. We might not find any silver in this one, but anything else goes. We just hope that Grandma rolled up all the coins in her piggy bank that have been sitting there for ages. We'll find out soon enough. So nothing from before 2001, that's what we'd expect. Everything here is just a multiply plated steel. We don't even have any nickel in here. Now, we don't collect the nickel from dimes because it's so light, it doesn't even exceed the face value of the dime. So all of these are going back. We're hoping that these other rolls might give us more variety. When I'm coin roll hunting, I like to keep a list of things close at hand on everything I'm looking for. And I've got that here with my brand new coin roll hunting mat. So I've got everything you're looking for in dimes from 1913 here all the way up to the more modern stuff, including some of the key dates and low mintage stuff, as well as a guide on what is silver and what isn't. So that is all right here. This mat has pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. So I'll put a link up at the top if you're interested in something like this. But we're going to dig into these next rolls and see what we got going on here. Roll 3 is going to give us our first foreign coin. It's our first US. It is going to be from 2004 out of Denver. Roll number 4, there is our second American. This one a little bit older. This is a 1980 from Denver. In 1998 and in 2000, some dimes were made at the Winnipeg Mint, and at the time they would have normally been made in Ottawa. And Winnipeg Mint coins are going to have a little W mint mark below the bust of the Queen, and we don't see that here. So this is the common one, but 1998 and 2000, you'll want to check for that W. And then for 2000, you also want to check for one with a P, because that was also not common. And what is also pretty common is getting lots of American coins in our Canadian hunts. There's one from 2005, and I saw another one back here somewhere. It's going to be a little bit different. Where did I find it? I saw it in there. We should see the edge, and I'm going to lose it. Now I'm making a terrible mess, and there it is. 2006 P. Now I got to go through all this stuff. We are in roll number 9 and no silver yet, but we got another American. This one from the 90s, a 1991 Philadelphia. I saw another one in here. I don't want to make a big mess of it. I'll put it over on the stack here with the rest of the Americans. I've got a spot right here for silver. I want to fill them up. Very last coin of that roll is a 1968. That is a transition year. We're looking for silver, and this one here is, of course, going to be nickel. It's magnetic. It's not what we're looking for. There's one other thing we want to look for, though, and that's also a 1969 that's got a big date like this. I'll throw this under the scope. We'll take a closer look. Now, this is pretty trashed here, but that's a 1968. There is a large date, 1969, very rare, where the 9 is a big block 9 like this one here. If we found that, it is worth thousands of dollars. And somebody in the coin roll hunting community in Canada just found one this past year. So we could find one yet. Who knows? Well, here's a nice one. We're in roll number 11, and there's a pretty nice looking 1968. Much nicer than the one we just scoped a little bit ago. It's got a little bit of a something on it. Probably will just come right off. But that is a beauty. We'll just take the magnet to that one. I think it has the look of nickel, and it does. So it is not a silver 1968, but it's a really nice looking one. I'll put that up here on the board. Looks like we're going to have another nice one here. I rarely find really nice older dimes. This is a 1991. I'd say it's in an AU. That is a pretty nice one, 1991. Roll number 20, and there is a 2025. It's pretty late in the year. We're in November already. I'm not even sure if I've got a 2025. I'll set this one aside for now just to see if it is going to fill a hole in my collection or perhaps upgrade. It looks like it's been circulated a bit, so it's probably not a keeper. But if we get a few, we might find one nicer. This is roll number 25. We're already at the halfway point. We got another American. This one is going to be our 13th. We'll put that on the board. So far, no silver. We still got half a box to go, though. So it's slow going at the halfway point. I figured we may as well take a moment. I can show you some other silver that I got, not from coin roll hunting. I actually got these in a recent auction from Colonial Acres. They are a big coin and banknote dealer in Kitchener-Waterloo. And they had a recent auction. I picked up some stuff. Check this out. This is an 1864 New Brunswick 20-cent piece with Victoria. You can see that it's been holed, but you should be able to see New Brunswick there. I didn't have this. Now you'll see that it had a price tag of $25. That's what they were retailing it for, even though it's impaired with a hole. And I got this for $8, although you have to add, I think there was an 18% buyer's premium and 13% HST, but still $8 plus taxes and fees for a really, really old hold coin that's going to fill a hole in my collection. So that was really cool. And these ones here, well, this is some beautiful silver. Maybe we'll look at this one first. Check this out. This was actually also listed as being impaired. Now these are beautiful, beautiful coins. Check that out. This is a 1960 set here. Just gorgeous. Look at that silver dollar. And that 50-cent piece. Really incredible. This would be a proof-like mint set. I'll flip it over and you can actually see it's embossed with the mint logo, or sorry, the mint information. But it was listed as being impaired because, well, there's a little bit of a spot on that side, but look at the penny. You can see this penny has a big black spot on it. But that is gorgeous. This one here, I think I paid closer to $60 for, but think about the price of silver today and just how gorgeous this set is. Just beautiful. I couldn't pass that one up. And the other one I couldn't pass up was this 1937 set. Now, all of these coins, it's in plastic. Maybe I got to get it out of here so we can get at least some of the glare off. This is 1937. I'm struggling to get this out of here. Here we go. Now we can see that these are pretty circulated. The penny, that nickel, the dime, the quarter. Those are all what I would consider pretty much to be scrap silver. This is a first year King George VI. But we've got a pretty circulated $50 50-cent piece. But this is really low mint. This is just 192,000. A little bit over that were minted for that 1937. But this is why I really wanted to get it. Check out this $1. It is in a mint state for sure. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Absolutely awesome. And it's also pretty low mint. If I look it up in the Charlton catalog here, we can see that it's minted at just 241,000. Not as low as the 1938, but more than the 1936 and more than the 1935. So pretty awesome little bit of history to add to my collection, and probably an upgrader for my 1937 silver dollar. So I think this 1937 set might have been about $65, again, plus tax, plus the buyer's premium. But that's pretty much at the price of silver right now, is pretty much just melt. So that is pretty awesome to get a couple of low mint coins, especially that gorgeous 1937 $1 coin. I was really happy to get that in my collection. I'd be really happy now if we can add some more silver from in these rolls. Roll 30 is one of these plastic rolls, and we can see through, which gives us an opportunity to tell sometimes if we've got silver. We've got a dark edge here, but it is just a modern 2000s dime that's probably just dirty. But we can see we've got a different edge. We are going to get a 4, and I'll crack this open. We'll see what we got. So here we are. It is from the year 2000, and we have Elizabeth on it. This is going to be a British coin, I think. It is 5 pence from the United Kingdom in our Canadian roll of dimes. That's pretty awesome. Edge check on roll 34 as they tumble out of my hands tells me we're not going to get any silver here. We've got a couple of Americans. One looks like it's relatively new, but still shut out of silver. Our streak looks to be in danger. Roll 39, we're going to get a nice looking commemorative. It's a 1992. This is 125 years of Confederation, and you can see the double date 1867 to 1992. And speaking of nice older dimes, there's an older dime, 1982. It's got a couple of little divots here in the field, probably from hitting the rim of another coin, but pretty nice looking dime. Well, it took us 42 rolls, but we are going to get a colorized dime. There it is, the 2021 Blue Nose under sale with that blue water. Very nice. You can still find them in circulation over 4 years later. That's awesome. Well, this is roll number 50, and our silver streak is likely to be over unless I completely missed something in here. So I'll take a look through here, and then we'll do a little bit of a wrap-up. So there it is, 50 rolls of dimes, $250 hunted. We didn't really get a whole lot this time. We got half a roll of US dimes, 25 dimes right there. We did get another foreign. We got that 5 pence from the UK from 2000. And we got just one colorized dime, the Blue Nose under sale from 2021. And we got a small handful of some nicer dimes, a 1968, an 82, a 91, and a 92. I got a stack of 2025s. I'll just pick out the best 1 or 2 there and hold on to those. That is just the way that coin roll hunting goes. We were hoping to get silver 3 boxes in a row. The expectation is that if you're going to hunt a box of dimes, you probably won't find silver. That's just why you got to do a lot of hunting to try to find something like silver. If you could find silver in every box, then everybody would be doing it. But I would say don't get discouraged if this is your experience. This is exactly how it goes sometimes. And I'll just keep at it. My next box may or may not have silver. The one after that may or may not have silver. But at some point, I'm going to get some silver. And you never know when you find a whole treasure trove of silver. That's what the dream is all about. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video with a look at coin roll hunting dimes and a little bit of bonus silver that I got in an auction. If you haven't already subscribe to my channel, CAD Roll Hunter, hit that button so you know when my new videos come out. I have new videos coming out all the time. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it. We'll see you again next time. The sponsors of today's video are Lighthouse Canada and the Charlton Press. Lighthouse Canada is the leading supplier of high-quality numismatic supplies in Canada, and the Charlton Press is the leading publisher of coin and paper money catalogs and price guides for Canadian collectors. Go check out their online stores today and use the exclusive discount code CRH20 for 20% off all your purchases.